Serving North Idaho and beyond, including Coeur d'Alene, Sandpoint, and the Silver Valley and more, Bogie & Sons Roofing and Siding is ready to handle all of your home exterior needs. Owned and operated by KHS alumnus and former basketball standout player and former coach Steve Bogie Thorgard, Bogie & Sons Roofing and Siding specialize in metal, flat roofs, as well as architectural shingle. Bogie & Sons is fully licensed and insured and A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau with over 4 decades of satisfied customers. If you are looking to replace your roof or siding or just want to inquire about options, Bogie is just a call or email away and can provide friendly, free estimates. You can reach Bogie & Sons by calling 208-682-4466. You can also email coachbogie.steve@gmail.com as well. Thanks, Coach Bogie, for the support, and go Wildcats! NASCO is a loyal Wildcat activity supporter and Kellogg-based construction management company. Their primary focus is supporting our U.S. military's Department of Defense through the performance of multi-million-dollar federal construction contracts. NASCO has a long history in the Silver Valley where their home office has been based for more than 23 years. They have enjoyed continued growth and now have multiple satellite offices nationwide. To date, they've worked on over 50 military bases and performed more than 3,500 construction projects in 32 states across the U.S. NASCO is proud of their Silver Valley roots and is actively involved in local community events and activities. You can find them on the web at nascousa.com. Wildcats Live would like to thank NASCO for being the original gold level supporter and proud partner. Thank you, NASCO, and go Wildcats! Family owned and operated since 1948 and located in Smelterville, Idaho, Nickerson's Towing and Sales have been taking care of the Silver Valley and beyond for over 70 years. Chad and his crew provide 24/7 mobile services, towing and recovery, and also have a full shop facility available. Whether you need a tow, a jump start, a winch out, a tire change, or fuel delivery, Nickerson's can do it all. As Chad says, no matter how poorly you park it, we can help. Nickerson's also provides services such as secure storage, truck and trailer repair, brakes, transmissions, suspensions, and much more. Chad and family are devoted, longtime supporters of local youth athletics and activities, as well as all things Wildcats. Give them a call at 208-784-1238 or find them on Facebook at Nickerson Towing and Sales. Wildcats Live would like to thank Nickerson's Towing and Sales for all they have done and continue to do for the community, including their sponsorship of Wildcats Live. Go Cats! North America's premier silver mining and refining company and headquartered in Denver, Colorado, Sunshine Mining and Refining is a precious metals production, development, and exploration company primarily focused on silver. Their namesake project, the Sunshine Complex, is 100% owned by SSMRC and is North America's only vertically integrated silver complex. Located in the mining-friendly Coeur d'Alene Mining District in Idaho, the Sunshine Complex is composed of the Sunshine Mine and Sunshine Refinery, located in the heart of the Silver Valley, Kellogg, Idaho. Sunshine Silver Mining and Refining support many local endeavors and are 2021-2022 Wildcats Live Gold level sponsors. Check out their website at sunshinesilvermining.com to learn more. Go Wildcats! From plywood to paint, tools to trim, they have it all, or they can order it in just a few days' time. Kellogg Lumber Company is a veteran-owned business that has been supplying the Silver Valley with quality building materials to contractors, builders, and homeowners for 4 generations. Personal service and knowledgeable staff make Kellogg Lumber the right choice for your next project. With 50 years buying experience, let Steve and the knowledgeable crew at Kellogg Lumber use their many well-established vendors to source the materials you need for the right price and delivered on time. Kellogg Lumber, more than just lumber for 4 generations. Hometown proud sponsors of Kellogg Wildcat Athletics and Wildcats Live. Purple and gold through and through. Shoshone Glass has been serving the home and auto glass and glazing needs of the Silver Valley and North Idaho for more than 50 years. With 3 generations of family expertise and community loyalty, they have a well-earned reputation for hard work and excellence. No matter what your needs, you can rest easy knowing that your project will be handled quickly and professionally. From Energy-efficient windows and sliding glass doors to bath enclosures and mirrors, and a comprehensive auto glass service as well. Let the experts at Shoshone Glass take care of your home, auto, and business needs by calling 208-783-1159 or going to shoshoneglass.com. Go Wildcats!
School, and your Kellogg Wildcats. Starting tonight for the Tigers, number 1, 5'7" junior, Varsity. Number 5, a 5'10" senior, Taylor Minty. Number 11, a 6'2" senior, Kellogg. Number 12 was 5'9" senior, Zach Getter. And number 23, a 6'1" junior, Hunter Higgins. The Tigers are coached by Michael Fontaine. And now for the Wildcats. Number 5, a 6'2" junior, Dave Luna. Number 10, a 6'2" junior, Colby Luna. Number 20, a 6'2" senior, Tanner Rose. Number 22, a 6'1" senior, Luke Rowland. Number 23, a 6'1" senior, KJ Walker. Wildcats are coached by Mike Fox, by Dr. Tom Jennings and Peter Hawkins. Referees tonight are Brian Dove, Tim Buckholz, and Kevin Ratcliffe.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Wildcats Live. Simon Miller here, joined by my partner in crime, Eli Bogey, Coach Bogey Borgard. Eli, good to have you back. What is going on?
Great to be back. I love coming up here for these Friday night games. Ooh, quick over and back.
Yeah, we are over and back right away. And Eli, nothing like getting back, getting your feet wet in some Intermountain League tilts, right?
Yeah,
like this is high stakes now.
And we've said it before, and we'll say it again. There's nothing better than pulling up to Andrews Gymnasium and seeing that Wildcat lit up on a Friday night.
The neon cat.
I still get goosebumps. It did as a player, as a coach, and now calling games in the booth. It's just fun to be a part of this environment tonight.
Absolutely, and it's great to have you here. There's a quick three, Timberlake out of the gate.
That was Yetter from Timberlake, and they put the press right on.
And Eli, tonight is the return of Mike LaFontaine, a.k.a. The Fountain.
Yeah.
He returns off of his AD stint here at the school district for a few years, and he is now on the sidelines for Timberlake. So a friend, but also a foe tonight.
Yeah.
So welcome, Coach LaFontaine, and good luck, but not too much.
He's in a different seat than I'm used to seeing him. Usually he's down there by Principal Bear by the door.
That's right.
Watching as an AD. So a little bit different seeing him on the coaching sideline, but I coached against him a lot of years too when he was at Kootenai, and he's been around coaching for a long time, so glad he's back into it.
Wildcats, Colby, finally. Eli, I was going to say Wildcats still trying to get the lid off of that basket. Colby Luna finally says enough is enough.
And he threw the three signal up to the band in the
Oh.
student section there. He's feeling good.
That's a good sign. It's a good sign that Colby's feeling it. We want these guys to get a little bit of that confidence back. And I tell you what, it's not only that you hope they get that confidence back in the IML, but you better get your confidence back because the IML will run away from you in a hurry.
Yeah, we were talking before the game started about how close the IML is this year, and really on any given day.
So much parity. Yeah.
Yeah. So these games are so important, especially now the way they seed the district tournament, where you could end up hosting.
Yeah. And I've watched a couple of games of Timberlake, and I watched them play Lakeside, Eli, and I think it was like an 80-something, 70-something game, and I'm like, Timberlake's more than comfortable running if they have to. I know that probably Coach Mike LaFontaine has made some adjustments, and there's been some much lower scoring games. However, the Timberlake Tigers come into the IML 0-2 because of some cancellations. Kellogg Wildcats, no Intermountain League contest yet.
It was our first one tonight.
And Priest River and Bonners tied in for first, if you want to call it that at this point. Well, it is first, but both at 1-0. So Wildcats at 0-0. They aren't even in the IML standings yet. They're down there with no games. So this is be a big one.
And a big one tonight for Timberlake too. They don't want to fall to 0-3 in the league and lose. It's tough to dig out of that hole.
Nice hustle there by.
That was number 1, Olivieri.
Olivieri, that's great hustle right there. And it was a Wolf, probably too fast to call that out. I mean, it was just instinct there. And Luna didn't have didn't have time, but it went out of bounds. So Wildcats will escape that one. They've been plagued by turnovers, Coach, but they have played 4A schools in a row, and that can kind of, get you going, get you down.
Yeah, and we talked about before the broadcast. Good cut there by Miller. Nice dish by Groves. But we talked before the broadcast about the reason you schedule up and play some of those 4As is, you might take your lumps a little bit, but then when you come down to 3A, hopefully you're a little more comfortable. And you'd rather another steal there. Oh.
And nice take there, nice hustle, getting to the basket. But you kind of would, as a coach, I remember we would intersperse those 4A games with a Wallace or with a Priest River or a St. Mary's, and you'd have a balance. But you just have those guys stacked back to back to back.
Yeah.
It really can take it out of you.
Yeah.
Great job by Ripley there. Just decided right away he was going to take it to the basket, right? You just got to commit and do it.
Didn't shy away. He made the officials make that call.
Welcome, Timberlake Tiger fans. Again, Coach LaFontaine, one of our former employees. So lots of connections here. I just got done chatting, Coach, with Principal McDougall up in the crowd. Coach golf together. So we're familiar. These IMLFOs and the schools are very familiar with one another.
Timberlake bench excited after that one. I think Coach LaFontaine's enjoying the they're running up and down hard for him right now.
They are.
They're getting a few things easy in transition, hopefully.
And that is
Kellogg
Higgins at the line. That shot went down, right? So he's trying to complete the three-point play here. That'll always get your crowd and your bench excited.
And we've got Luke Miller in the game for Kellogg.
I really, really like Luke Miller's motor.
I love the way he plays defense.
I love his motor. And I think it's going to serve itself well in the IML. I think that against those bigger schools, we just needed some size. And
Luke Miller's one of those kids too, Coach, who is you love having a kid like that on your team who's a great defender because you can put him on. He can be a pest to the team's point guard or whatever, and just get in heads a little bit. So.
And he's able to do that without committing a lot of fouls.
Yeah.
He's very crafty and quick. He just did that there. He got an extra rebound there. Wildcats couldn't capitalize, but he is just everywhere right now.
Look at him working.
High rev.
Yeah. And his head's always on a swivel. He's always trying to keep track of the ball, too. Fundamental defender.
Out of bounds to the Cats. And Eli, what we're going to do, we've been kind of continuing this segment. We have what we call, we're going to make our picks. So at about the 5-minute mark in 30 seconds game time, we're all going to take our pick, who we think is going to win this game tonight. We will take it up to the booth and let Buck and Ty make their picks. So be thinking about that here in the next possession or two, and we will figure out who's picking who to win this game tonight. Wildcats going to work that perimeter. Much better ball movement. There's Ripley for three. Yeah. Feeling good, but just still haven't found the rhythm yet, the Wildcats.
Yeah, you know what, though, Coach? As a coach, I don't mind that shot because it shows that he's got some confidence.
Right.
They gave him enough space to get the shot, and he's one of your better shooters, so I don't dislike that shot there. Timberlake still pressing. Nice pass ahead. Nice unselfish play to Miller.
I tell you what, that was that's been missing for the last couple of weeks, and that was just special ball movement right there. And
Coach,
that
was the one when I used to coach. We called that the hockey assist. It was two great passes to get that one.
Good point. I love it.
They keep track of that in hockey. The hockey assist, the two passes before the goal, and that one was both those should get assists for that last bucket. Nice take there. But
that was a nice take by Ripley. I don't know how that didn't go down. It's just been our luck as of late, but I do like the Wildcats punching back here.
Ooh, nice D there.
Luna boys with the active hands tonight. It's a good sign.
Another strong move, but
Colby and Ripley are taking it to the basket. It's almost like they're expecting contact, and I think that they're just kind of putting those shots up. They're good shots, but they're not dropping. But I think those are going to be fouls eventually.
Yeah.
Very aggressive though. I like it.
Yeah, I'd rather have that, Coach, than them settling for jump shots. They're taking it hard to the basket.
Yep. Not a great job on the boards there the first time around, but Froelich able to corral that. He's always on the glass. So.
We've got some numbers here. I'll see if they push it. Oh, good hands from behind. Again, they're not really talking that Wolf very well, or maybe it's just too loud.
No, and Miller gathered that and went behind the back on that one. So.
Kellogg showing some patience here on offense.
I like the passing up the three and taking it to the bucket. I like this a lot.
Again.
There we go.
We're in contact once again, but no call there. I think that's one of the things too when you got kids like Colby and Ripley who are so athletic, they don't
Yeah.
always get quite as many calls as what you might think because they just they make it look so easy. So even when they get hit, it doesn't look like they get fouled.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to go up right now, Coach Bogey. We got Buck Coe on the mic right now. Buck, we're going to go to you, and then we'll take a break. We'll go to Ty, but be ready to give us your pick here. We're going to go to you right now. Buck Coe, who do you have tonight?
I have the Cats tonight. I feel like
Cats.
Timberlake is having a hard time defending the basket, and I feel like we're going to score lots of points.
So we're using about the first 5 minutes of game, Bogey. These aren't cold picks before we've seen anything. But Buck's done his homework. He's looking at the flow of the game, and he's going Cats. So, all right, Buck. Ty will be next. You keep your headset on. We'll switch to him after we go to Coach Bogey. We'll go another possession here, and we'll give our picks. So, Buck Coe going with the Cats. 10-10, so it's even. We're not too biased at this point.
Olivieri pushing the pace. Nice board there. Finally,
There's
Froelich again.
Froelich, yeah. Froelich just cleaning the glass tonight. Ripley taking a look, dumps it to brother Colby. Baseline, got a little, I was going to say he got a little left arm on that.
A little bit of chicken wing there. But.
Yeah, and I think if we go to replay and take a look at that, it's a good call. Hey, we've been talking a lot too, Bogey, before we make our picks. We've been talking about these high school refs and an appreciation. They're not perfect, but an appreciation and a respect for the job that they do. And just John Posnick, and he contributed in the Wallace, the Silver Valley tournament. Just appreciate them, and we've got a great crew tonight. So
yeah, absolutely. That last call, just to echo that point. I mean, Luna was unhappy with the call,
right?
And he went to the official, to plead his case, and the official just put his hand on him and explained him what he saw, and then he said, "Okay."
Yeah, it's part of the dialogue.
Yeah, when because the referees in a way too, they're coaching the kids too, trying to help them
absolutely
learn what they're doing right and wrong.
And of course, Coach Martin. As a referee, he's got that vernacular that he can kind of go to them as a referee and say, hey, what about that angle? Okay, no, I got you.
Yep. And I believe Timberlake's junior varsity coach, Tony Kroc, also a former official.
Yes,
so,
and a Kootenai guy, right?
Yeah, Kootenai guy also, yeah.
The Coach LaFontaine coaching tree is, the Kootenai tree is growing out to Timberlake.
And Tony coached at St. Mary's for a long time, too.
Yeah.
The JV boys on their side, I think.
Wildcat got caught there in the trap. So, Eli, let's go to your pick now that we have a little bit of break in the action, 10-10. What do you think the flow of the game so far tonight? The Cats coming off a 3-game skid, Timberlake coming off a 2-game Intermountain League skid. What do you think tonight? What do you got? What are you going with?
I like Kellogg. I think, like we talked about before, they've kind of taken their lumps these last few games against some of the bigger schools, but I think that's going to show dividends tonight. We were looking at Timberlake's schedule before the game, and they haven't played up quite as much maybe as we have. They've got some of those teams scheduled later in the year, but so I think right now that kind of gives us the advantage as far as just the speed and stuff. But
I like it. All right, so we got 2 Kellogg picks so far. Ty Cheney's going to be next. Buck, why don't you let Ty put on the headset? I'm going to kind of bring him in here in the next 20 seconds or so. We got Buck Coe and Ty Cheney up in the K-Wall booth, taking the place of George White and Paul Robinson. We skipped the generation, and we got 2 guys up there again. Timberlake taking it to the baseline there, so it's 12-11.
Way to run the floor there. Froelich running hard, but just a little bit too high.
Yeah, and Ripley, I don't know if that's going to count as an interception. I mean, his QBR has been going down. He's been throwing a few interceptions on the hardwood, so. All right, so do we have Ty up in the crow's nest? We have Ty up in the crow's nest. We're bringing you in, Ty. Ty Cheney here, guys, part of the Wildcats Live crew. Ty, who do you have tonight? Tigers or Wildcats?
I got to say Wildcats. And it's going to be a good game when it looks like Ripley and Colby are both feeling it.
Ty, you speak from experience, from somebody who just slayed a bobcat, right?
Yeah.
So Ty physically has slayed a bobcat. So this guy knows how to hunt and trap cats. So he has a really good insight as to which one of these brand of cats is going to win tonight. And Ty, you're going with the Wildcats, Kellogg Wildcats.
Yeah.
And I'm sure, Coach, if there were Siberian white tigers in our neck of the woods, Ty would have trapped them as well.
I do too. I think if there are any Siberian white tigers, Ty would have them with, what is it, Ty? A bracelet, a necklace, and then they go to sleep, right?
Yep.
All right. Thank you, Ty. Thank you for your pick. That's 3 Wildcats. We're a little bit biased here at Wildcats Live, but we don't apologize for it. All right, we got a 12-11 Timberlake on the road. 1 point lead, Eli. You can't ask for much more than that.
And both teams seem like they're content to run. Both teams trying to press and run.
Yeah, their styles are pretty complementary so far.
So exciting game for the fans to watch, a lot up and down. Kellogg here wisely, I think, decides to pull it out and run a set.
All right, well, while the Wildcats are kind of going for a last shot, I'm going to say, there's just something special about Andrews.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it at Andrews tonight. There's a good crowd. Timberlake is a great opponent. No more disrespect to them, but I'm going to finish out the Grand Slam, all 4 out of 4. Wildcats are getting a win tonight. I'm going to say 5 points, close at the end, but they pull away with a couple of key possessions and free throws. So, Wildcats. Bridger McLean for 3.
Oh, in and out. Oh, nice follow without coming down.
Boy, that got the student body going, Eli, and that's at the buzzer.
Yep.
That's momentum going into that second quarter, 13-12 Wildcats.
Those plays, Coach, at the end of quarters are so critical. And nice heads-up play to understand the time on the clock.
Yeah.
And you just got time for a tip, and he just tipped it in.
Absolutely.
Heads-up play there.
So we are off and running here, Cats, and, all Cat fans of all sorts, but Wildcat fans, Timberlake fans, we will be right back. We're going to go to a break from one of our sponsors, another Wildcat. We'll be right back.
Serving North Idaho and beyond, including Coeur d'Alene, Sandpoint, and the Silver Valley and more, Bogie & Sons Roofing and Siding is ready to handle all of your home exterior needs. Owned and operated by KHS alumnus and former basketball standout player and former coach Steve Bogie Beauregard, Bogie & Sons Roofing and Siding specialize in metal, flat roofs, as well as architectural shingle. Bogie & Sons is fully licensed and insured and A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau with over 4 decades of satisfied customers. If you are looking to replace your roof or siding or just want to inquire about options, Bogie is just a call or email away and can provide friendly, free estimates. You can reach Bogie & Sons by calling 208-682-4466. You can also email coachbogie.steve@gmail.com as well. Thanks, Coach Bogie, for the support, and go Wildcats.
Thanks for sticking around, everybody. Bogie & Sons, thank you so much for the sponsor. Timberlake out of the gate again, Eli.
Nice back cut there by Higgins.
Started the first quarter, started the second quarter.
Defender just lost him there on the back cut. Nice dish, too, to get it in there to him.
So it's still a 1 point game so far. Very back and forth.
Ooh.
You got to travel. I mean, that's one that the crowd's going, is that going to be a block or a charge? And the rest like, well, he actually took too many steps.
I think he just kind of ran into the wall of blue there. And
yeah. Boy, they don't give us even a second to get situated in the second quarter. They're just going at each other immediately. Coach LaFontaine, better get back in that coach's box, Coach LaFontaine. They're getting kind of out.
He's getting down close to his AD seat down there.
Yeah. Nice little interior pass there.
Yeah,
can't get it to go. That is number 5, Taylor Menti.
Good cut. Timberlake's doing a good job away from the ball, getting open. Another take. Oh,
so much contact down here. Ripley is just bewildered down here, picking himself up off the floor like, what do I have to do to get a call? That's as animated as I've seen Coach Martin.
Yeah,
Coach Martin is out in the Jordan 11s, and he is working the refs right now, his former colleagues, and he's even got his assistant coach saying, we got to get out here and talk to these guys and get this game under control. Again, Eli, these refs, they know their stuff. Yep. They're seeing kind of getting the adjustment of the flow of the game, but yeah, it's Intermountain League, baby. Yep. It's intense.
As a coach, you got to kind of pick your spots, but you don't like to argue calls too much, but you also want your team to know you're fighting for them, so.
Yeah, and you know what I love too? You're in league play now and it's intense. I'm okay with coaches pulling a ref aside or even getting out on the floor and kind of showing, hey, I don't like that call. I like that more than people in the crowd going, call the foul or call the, like.
Keyhole.
Yeah, I think refs need an environment where they can call the game, but I am all for these coaches saying, hey, my guys are getting pulled and tugged down there. We need some help. So Kellogg definitely did some campaigning there during that timeout. Wildcats struggling, Coach Bogart. Just a side judgment here. They're struggling on the defensive boards.
Yeah,
They've gotten a few, Froelich, but they were after 1 and 2 shots.
And really, I mean, Froelich's doing a lot of the work on the boards down there. I'm not seeing a lot of other players who are getting boards.
Yeah. And what could that be? Bogey, could that be maybe they're anxious to get out in transition, or maybe they're just out of position, or maybe a little bit of both?
Yeah, I think probably a little bit of everything. And then they're just not as big. I mean, they're just not very big. But when you're, an old saying, low man wins. So you just got to get low. I don't care if you're a guard on a post, you can box them out if you're willing to get low and put your hind end into them. Good patience again. Good look. In and out again on the 3. Froelich there. Excuse me, that's Wildcat with the offensive board. Dishes outside to Froelich.
So a good offensive board by the Cats to get another shot at it, right? I mean, those extra possessions are valuable. Wildcats just looking for any type of momentum here.
He can shoot it.
Oh, Bridger with the
Good
backside
follow.
rebound, just couldn't get it to go. Who's it going to go to? How did the Wildcat, that's just amazing. That's kind of been the story, Eli, the last 3 games. How they have a possession like that and come away with no points.
Yeah.
It's just
Well,
mind-boggling.
and the funny thing to me, Coach, is on the other end, Timberlake just shot 2 or 3 times till they scored, and then down here we do the same thing. So,
yeah, it's definitely been a very equal battle here so far. Timberlake, these 2 teams match up relatively well, and I think we're going to find this in the Intermountain League.
yeah, I think so too.
There's not a lot of dominant post play across the league. You got some guards and forwards that can play. You got a lot of 5 out or 4 out, 1 in.
Yeah, a lot of teams trying to run and press, and which is kind of the new normal anymore. It seems like it kind of trickles down. If you watch the NBA, it's like 5 years later, whatever they're doing, is what high school's doing, and everybody else. And
so what do we got? 16-13 here. We know the score is embedded. Claudia Pooler chiming in here in the chat. Thanks. Good to have you here, Claudia. Linda Buffington, as always, a diehard, faithful Wildcats Live watch viewer. And, of course, Mr. Shepard. Shep, he's our producer remote. He's in our ear, or at least in our chat all the time, making sure we are up on, the little details and the history and things like that. And it's always awesome to have him watching and kind of coaching us along. So, Shep, thanks for tuning in once again. Wildcat basketball, we know you're happy about the Zags last night. And hope the Cats get going here. Zags kind of got off to a slow start last night, too.
Mr. Shepard, too, for a lot of years was the voice of calling the games down there.
Yes.
So a lot of service to our community, not just as a principal, but here at the high school as well.
The shooter's roll there for Hunter Higgins. That's going to be a 6-point deficit for the Wildcats. They are once again mid-second quarter in danger of going down double digits and need to get some buckets. It's just as simple as that. It's not even turnovers. It's just not getting the ball in the basket. And
they're getting good looks, Coach.
I have a feeling, Eli, when it rains, it's going to pour. Somebody's going to get hot, and we're going to go on a run here.
Timberlake doing a good job collapsing in the post. Nice move.
Nice little 2-man game with Colby and Ripley there, and just getting it to the bucket. That's sheer willpower right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Good help by Timberlake. They had 3 blues right in the area, but just sometimes good offense beats good defense sometimes.
Oh, good ball movement.
Yeah, nice
Got out of the corner, didn't they?
Yep. And Kellogg's been guilty a few times of not seeing ball and man, getting beat on back cuts. Little Euro step there.
Timberlake bench wants to travel, but that was Tanner Groves with the fresh mullet tonight. He just, I think this is a new look for him. He's just got the fresh bi-level. He's looking really, really, really efficient. And he went Euro on us there and just fooled everybody.
And Mike LaFontaine, Timberlake coach, got a good chuckle after the no call. He thought he got away with a walk, I think, judging by the smile on his face.
Nice touch there by Tanner. KJ and Luke Miller coming into the ball game here. I like Luke coming in at this point here, giving a couple guys a little bit of a breather, and maybe getting a couple steals here.
Yeah.
He's definitely got the motor for it and the energy.
Yeah, I think Luke's one of those kids, KJ too, who both can turn momentum. So look at Luke already causing problems.
It's just, he just moves so efficiently.
Yeah. He's the kind of kid, if you had 12 of them, you'd have a great defensive team.
It almost feels like there's 2 or 3 of them. He's that quick.
Yeah.
But All right, Wildcats with the steal here. Got to be careful, aggressive and careful at the same
and
time.
one. Nice finish.
Tanner Groves with the nose for the basket like no other. And the finish, he's going to get a chance to go three-point play. He's at the line again. What a smooth body control move
that
there,
was a
Eli.
threading of the needle by Ripley Luna to get the pass in there, and then a finish like a man for Tanner Groves. Timeout by
Before the
Timberlake.
free throw, we're going to ice him. But, hey, we talked about Ripley, maybe a couple of turnovers there, like interceptions, but he threaded the needle on that one.
Yeah.
That was a seam.
Yeah.
That was
Beautiful.
a touchdown right there.
And, Coach, to get back to this timeout they just took, I like the timeout here. I think it's obviously we was talking about momentum. That was a big momentum play. The crowd was into it, so quick timeout, hopefully get the crowd chilled out.
Yeah. Just Tanner, make this free throw with no emotion. Just come back and make a free throw, and then
I'm
we'll
sure
go again.
Coach LaFontaine's telling his kids, just relax,
Well, I tell you what, the energy here tonight in Andrews, we're staying here through the timeout. The energy here at Andrews is as good as it's been in the last month. With the school, we had a couple of snow days, and we had 4A schools, and we had the boys were home and the girls were away, and the girls are home and the boys are away. It's nice that the girls aren't anywhere tonight. They were scheduled to play tonight, but they'll go to 25th. It just feels like there's energy here tonight.
Yeah, I came up here tonight, Coach. There was nowhere to park. I loved it. I was parked in the student section way down at the end. So,
hey, nice little run here by the Cats. Down just one. Look at this.
Yeah, look at Luke.
Is just,
hounding.
Yeah, Luke is just making them earn every foot of court they get up. And they got a quick shot. That's what that does. It gets you out of rhythm.
Yep.
Wildcats looking to take the lead here. They're going on the break. They're not going to waste any time.
Wow.
Ripley.
Yep. And I think, Coach, getting back to that basket and the miss from Timberlake gives some credit to Luke.
Look at this. I think this is Luke Miller energy, isn't it?
Yeah, he's changing the energy right now in the whole gym.
And his teammates.
They're feeding off of it.
They feed off of it. You're
absolutely.
right. Look at that's 3 turnovers since Luke got in the game just in the last minute and a half. It's good to see because sometimes those are harder to come by when you play the bigger schools. And remember, Kellogg's sitting at like 315 students right now, 2A size. You're playing 2As against 4As.
Yeah.
It's even a bigger deficit than you think.
Oh yeah. And it just shows too, Coach, for like kids and stuff watching at home, there's a million different ways you can affect a basketball game. And Luke Miller, he's a great defender. He's already made an impact on the game. Good look.
That's Colby. Yeah. Speaking of affecting the game, Luke started this fire, Coach.
Yeah, they're feeling it. I wouldn't be surprised if there's another timeout soon here from Timberlake. The momentum has swung officially. Ty Cheney's up in the booth saying it's in before he even shot the three.
But you're right, Coach. What were you saying? You're saying Luke has affected this game in the last 3 minutes. Wildcats have gone on at least an 8-0 run.
Yeah, and a lot of it's from the defense,
Just his energy.
He doesn't have to score a ton of points. He just brings that energy, and everybody feeds on it, and it brings everybody's level of play up.
And guess how many points he scored in this stretch? 0. But it doesn't matter.
But he's affected, 8 or 10. Another one.
Did you see the follow-through?
Yeah, he knew
We're feeling it now. I said this a little bit ago. When it rains, it's going to pour.
Yeah, and this is dangerous territory. 1:30 to go in the half. If Kellogg can keep this momentum going into the half and build on this lead, could be big.
How about the recovery on the pressure there, where they got it to that pressure point and got away from it, and Wildcats recovered. Groves a little bit just
too
going
much
for the kill shot there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think Coach Martin's telling them there, value the possession. It's important.
They got to feeling a little too good, didn't they? They kind of rode that momentum a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of got a little too. How about Luke Miller? Look at him right now, though. He is licking his chops.
Yeah,
he is just into it right now.
And I always love coaching those kind of kids who
I do
they
too.
want to guard the best player. They want to be all over you. And I'm sure it's the same way in practice. His teammates probably hate when he guards them in practice, but he makes everybody better around him.
Nice job by Timberlake there, breaking that pressure, getting a little floater there at the top, the free throw line. Wildcats look like they have a little bit more resolve, though. Hasn't looked like this for a while.
We're down under a minute here. Ooh, good dish. Nice feed. Good look.
Miller had a good look at it. I would have liked to see him use the backboard there. He's so fast.
He's so quick.
That's going to go as a
foul. A little bit of body there. If he had his hands back. But.
Yeah, just a little bit. And you can see he's disappointed, but that's not going to deter him for sure. We'll try to go to replay on as much of these as we can for you guys.
And that's number 6 as a team, so the next one will be bonus for Timberlake.
Thanks to the great camera work of Buck and Ty. They just do such a great job. Look at this.
Good Luke.
Oh, jeez. And then he's closed out on the wing guy.
He's discarding 3 guys out there.
Yeah. Nice little floater there.
Another offensive board. Oh, a lot of contact. We probably got away with a foul there.
That is 15 Millsap. He has come in and played some important minutes for the Tigers.
Yeah, he's working hard down there.
That's Taylor Menti. I think that's son of former coach Mike Menti.
Down under 10 seconds here.
Wildcats, it'd be great to just get a stop here. Or a
No
fast
foul,
break.
No fouls, yeah.
Oh,
that's big.
There we go. That's just good. That's momentum
That's big,
too. That's
yeah.
good defense right there. Let's go ahead and go full screen replay on that one. Let's take a look at that. Luna says, not tonight, not at Andrews IML.
Return to sender on that one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, we are rolling now. Intermountain League action has arrived at Andrews. We will be right back. A little bit of a 10-minute break here. The band's going to play. We're going to go to some of our sponsors. Don't go away. Get us up in the chat. Second half's going to be a doozy. Thanks for watching Wildcats Live.
NASCO is a loyal Wildcat activity supporter and Kellogg-based construction management company. Their primary focus is supporting our U.S. military's Department of Defense through the performance of multi-million-dollar federal construction contracts. NASCO has a long history in the Silver Valley where their home office has been based for more than 23 years. They have enjoyed continued growth and now have multiple satellite offices nationwide. To date, they've worked on over 50 military bases and performed more than 3,500 construction projects in 32 states across the U.S. NASCO is proud of their Silver Valley roots and is actively involved in local community events and activities. You can find them on the web at nascousa.com. Wildcats Live would like to thank NASCO for being the original gold level supporter and proud partner. Thank you, NASCO, and go Wildcats.
Family owned and operated since 1948 and located in Smelterville, Idaho, Nickerson's Towing and Sales have been taking care of the Silver Valley and beyond for over 70 years. Chad and his crew provide 24/7 mobile services, towing and recovery, and also have a full shop facility available. Whether you need a tow, a jump start, a winch out, tire change, or fuel delivery, Nickerson's can do it all. As Chad says, no matter how poorly you park it, we can help. Nickerson's also provides services such as secure storage, truck and trailer repair, brakes, transmissions, suspensions, and much more. Chad and family are devoted, longtime supporters of local youth athletics and activities, as well as all things Wildcat. Give them a call at 208-784-1238 or find them on Facebook at Nickerson Towing and Sales. Wildcats Live would like to thank Nickerson's Towing and Sales for all they have done and continue to do for the community, including their sponsorship of Wildcats Live. Go Cats! North America's premier silver mining and refining company and headquartered in Denver, Colorado, Sunshine Mining and Refining is a precious metals production, development, and exploration company primarily focused on silver. Their namesake project, the Sunshine Complex, is 100% owned by SSMRC and is North America's only vertically integrated silver complex. Located in the mining-friendly Coeur d'Alene Mining District in Idaho, the Sunshine Complex is composed of the Sunshine Mine and Sunshine Refinery, located in the heart of the Silver Valley, Kellogg, Idaho. Sunshine Silver Mining and Refining support many local endeavors and are 2021-2022 Wildcats Live Gold level sponsors. Check out their website at sunshinesilvermining.com to learn more. Go Wildcats! Serving North Idaho and beyond, including Coeur d'Alene, Sandpoint, and the Silver Valley and more, Bogie & Sons Roofing and Siding is ready to handle all of your home exterior needs. Owned and operated by KHS alumnus and former basketball standout player and former coach Steve Bogie Beauregard, Bogie & Sons Roofing and Siding specialize in metal, flat roofs, as well as architectural shingle. Bogie & Sons is fully licensed and insured and A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau with over 4 decades of satisfied customers. If you are looking to replace your roof or siding or just want to inquire about options, Bogie is just a call or email away and can provide friendly, free estimate. You can reach Bogie & Sons by calling 208-682-4466.
You can also email coachbogey.steve@gmail.com as well. Thanks, Coach Bogey, for the support, and go Wildcats! From plywood to paint, tools to trim, they have it all, or they can order it in just a few days' time. Kellogg Lumber Company is a veteran-owned business that has been supplying the Silver Valley with quality building materials to contractors, builders, and homeowners for 4 generations. Personal service and knowledgeable staff make Kellogg Lumber the right choice for your next project. With 50 years buying experience, let Steve and the knowledgeable crew at Kellogg Lumber use their many well-established vendors to source the materials you need for the right price and delivered on time. Kellogg Lumber, more than just lumber for 4 generations. Hometown proud sponsors of Kellogg Wildcat Athletics and Wildcats Live. Purple and gold through and through. Shoshone Glass has been serving the home and auto glass and glazing needs of the Silver Valley and North Idaho for more than 50 years. With 3 generations of family expertise and community loyalty, they have a well-earned reputation for hard work and excellence. No matter what your needs, you can rest easy knowing that your project will be handled quickly and professionally. From energy-efficient windows and sliding glass doors to bath enclosures and mirrors, and a comprehensive auto glass service as well. Let the experts at Shoshone Glass take care of your home, auto, and business needs by calling 208-783-1159 or going to shoshoneglass.com. Go Wildcats!
Thanks for sticking with us, ladies and gentlemen. Simon Miller here with Eli Beauregard, Coach Bogey on Wildcats Live. You can catch us at wildcatslive.org, and we have a YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe, if for nothing else, just to show us that we have some people out there listening and watching. And Eli, second half here as we get started. What impression out of that first half? What's your takeaway so far with the Cats and how this went?
Well, they had that cold stretch in the second quarter where they couldn't hit a bucket, and I think you were kind of saying when the lid comes off, it's going to really come off, and I think they could be poised to make a little run here in the third quarter. I think their shooting's been up and down. They kind of got hot at the end of the half, but it's been up and down, and so hopefully we can get some shots to fall here in the early part of the third quarter.
Thankfully, they get the ball here to start the second half because Timberlake is going to be a jump ball. What is that going to be? Jump. I was just going to say, Timberlake Tigers waste no time scoring points out of the quarters, and at least this time we had the ball for a little bit, but beware here because Timberlake coming out of those breaks are pretty deadly. That was a nice, got a little way with a little carry there.
Yeah.
I guess when you're not guarded closely,
not much advantage.
A little bit of liberty.
There.
There's a turnover right away.
Kind of
Wildcats get it back. Wildcats looked pretty deliberate on that last possession, then just got careless. Froelich open for three, and then chooses.
There it is. He held it up. He knew it was in.
Ripley rips the net. That's a three, Wildcat fans, and that's a 5-point lead now coming out of the half. Wildcats swarming to the ball, Coach.
Yep, another Timberlake kind of trying to force it inside a little bit, and Kellogg did a good job jumping it. Now off to the races in transition again. It's Froelich with a tough move.
Oh, that was just pretty special right there. We got to maybe delay a game. Just inadvertent or just kind of a tap of the ball out of the basket. I was thinking maybe LaFontaine was going to take a timeout because Wildcats are, pun intended, they are ready to pounce right now. They really are.
And I always got on my teams I hated those when they get those warnings for the delay of game because it just kills momentum. It's almost like he might as well have taken a timeout.
Yep.
They blow the whistle, it gets quiet in the gym, everybody's like, what's going on? Kind of takes some of that momentum away. So I always try to stress to our kids, don't touch that ball once it goes through.
Hey, how about this? Nice defensive stand there by the Wildcats and great job boxing out on rebounding. Olivieri almost got that. Then Ripley's going to take another pull. That was candy corner deep right there.
Timeout.
Ripley Luna. That's a three ball, Coach.
Coach LaFontaine was out at the volleyball line trying to get that timeout. It was so loud in here.
Coach LaFontaine struggling to get a timeout out of there. The crowd here at Andrews loves it. Ripley just ripped the lid off this place.
We just talked about it, Coach. Once the lid comes off,
there we go. That three-pointer, those have been a long time coming, and it's a 10-point basketball game, 35-25. We're going to stick around here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Wildcats Live. We are going to go to, we have a birthday. I don't know who we're singing to. Daisy Sawyer. Happy birthday, Daisy Sawyer. Get a camera on her. We got the crow's nest. We got the K-Wall booth. Daisy Sawyer, she's up there,
she's got her head in her hands,
and nice and embarrassed, like she should be up there, and proud to have a birthday. Her family just showering her with all kinds of good stuff. So, happy birthday! We have a brand new camera up in the K-Wall booth. We got as good an angle there as we could. I made some adjustments today. I might have got a little bit ambitious with where I put it. They couldn't get quite high enough to get Daisy there, but. So, Coach LaFontaine out of the timeout there, and what was that? 2, maybe 3 turnovers. Wildcats were just all over the ball there, and that's without Luke Miller in the game, so you gotta love that. 35-25. Welcome everybody back second half. We are off and rolling. Wildcats Live, Andrews Gym, IML action. Nice give and go. Nice cut to the basket there, yeah.
Oh, and now Timberlake's got the lid on it a little bit. Nice. Oh, off blue, should be white ball.
How about Ripley getting to the floor and having this sense and wherewithal to find his brother? That's twins right there.
Yeah.
You would know this, right, Coach Bogard?
I loved playing with my brother because I always kind of knew where he'd be.
Yep.
And we played together so much. It's almost like you can read each other's minds.
We call that Luna Vision these days with these guys. We call it Luna Vision. Groves on the perimeter. Cutting nice. KJ Walker.
Yeah, nice extra pass. Good idea.
Great extra pass by KJ. I would have liked to see him maybe shot fake and go up with that. He's capable, but I love the unselfishness.
And good heads-up play there by Yetter. He saw where they were going and dove to the backside, got a hand on it. good defense there from Timberlake to recover on that and prevent
Coach
the lane.
Bogey, welcome to the chat, O.J. Simpson. I have no idea where to go with that, but hey.
But he's here.
He's here, so let's go with it. And Linda Buffington, she's liking what she's seeing now, so let's keep it going, Cats. 35-25, about 5:45 left to go. Wildcats looking really adjusted, not to jinx them, but they look just really like they made some great adjustments going into the half. Really kind of, even though those aren't quick hitters, they're really making Timberlake play defense, aren't they?
Yep. Yeah, when teams want to run and try to press and do that kind of stuff, the longer you make them stand in that defensive stance, it starts to take their legs away. And
yep. I think, too, it wasn't that we didn't try to do that against Moscow, Sandpoint, and Lakeland, but when you have a deep bench, maybe a deeper bench like those bigger schools have, you don't see that reward as often.
It's harder to take their legs away. Yeah.
Right. It's harder to take the legs away when they have, 3 fresh bodies coming in and just kind of continuing that pressure. There's Colby's going to take his chance there at 3. It looked good. No good. I like the shot.
Oh, good active hands.
More active hands. Wildcats just all over the place right now. That's going to be an air ball. I think Groves got a piece of that, but he got away with it. He kind of gave that ref a look like, nah, I didn't touch it.
Wasn't me.
Very crafty player, Tanner Groves. Tanner and Froelich are just, and Luke Miller. I mean, I love all these guys. They all have their strengths, but I just love how these guys just go for it. They're just so scrappy and they hustle.
They scrap like Wildcats.
Here we go. There's the break.
Nice.
There's KJ.
2-on-1.
Nice job by the Wildcats.
Nice finish. Good job by KJ there to finish, even with a little bit of contact there. And he just found the square, used the backboard, put it in. Good D there. Oh.
Yeah, got a little. That was, I was very determined there. That is number 5. That's Menti, and he was very disciplined on that. Wildcats have they switched to a 2-3 zone? I think the last couple possessions it looked like that was zone-ish there. So that was Groves on the bottom part of that zone. Just didn't get over in time and get that seal.
That's 2 on Groves.
Menti will finish off the 3-point play. Nice job by him there. Stopped a little bit of the bleeding for Timberlake.
I'm a little bit surprised to see Timberlake continuing the press. Kellogg's gotten some good looks.
Yeah,
on the
that was
backside.
almost a fast break. Just a little bit of mishandle of the pass.
Got a block there on the baseline.
Colby, good job. Shot fake. Take it to the bucket. Neither team really in much foul trouble.
No, in the first half, I think it was 8 and 6 on the foul count, so we didn't really get into the bonus much. So
Colby thought about taking that 3 from Candy Corner. Reversal instead.
I like the
Wildcats will take a
patience
look.
here.
I do too. I like it. Anytime I see 2 ball reversals, I really am encouraged.
Yep. Ty's up in our ear asking about Candy Corner.
Yeah, Ty just had a good point about Candy Corner, and a lot of our viewers, if they went to Kellogg High School before
I was here,
1990 or 1995-ish.
Somewhere in there, I think, yeah.
Over there where the concession stand is now, that used to be Mrs. Hinkemeyer's office. That's going way back. Shout out to Miss Hinkemeyer. She's a legend. Shout out to the 1985 girls track team state champs. And my PE teacher, Miss Hinkemeyer. But anyway, on the other side of Mrs. Hinkemeyer's office was this little closet.
Tiny.
And it's just stocked with candy, and they called it Candy Corner. It was on the corner of what we called Skid Row. I don't know if you guys called it that.
Skid Row and the Green Mile.
We called it Green Mile. We called the shop, auto shop and wood shop, that hallway, we called it Skid Row. I was the first freshman class to come up here. And so that was Candy Corner. And so anytime someone hits a 3 ball from deep over there, I call it Candy Corner. So there you know.
Getting back to Skid Row, they had I don't know if it was there when you were there, but they had that old carpeting on those. There was kind of bench seats you could sit. Yes. It went up the walls and it's full of burns and So that was kind of that was the place you didn't want to be caught there.
Okay, I can go even deeper on Skid Row. Those used to be lockers.
Yeah.
That's where our lockers were before the wall-to-wall carpeting. And it's similarly, you did not, and a lot of your upperclassmen, and maybe a lot of your tougher kids that were taking wood shop and auto shop. Nice job there on the entry to Groves. You were hunted prey over here.
This is a freshman. You stayed away from Skid Row.
Yeah, you just had a backpack.
You knew better.
Get out of here. So anyway, Skid Row, Candy Corner. We're dropping all the Wildcat gems tonight. Welcome, everybody.
Yeah, Coach, when I was in school, it had green tile. It was like there was old green tile. That's why we called it the Green Mile.
There you go. I get it.
Walking there, but
love it. I love all the Wildcat. I love all the high school lore. I love shouting back to Miss Hinkemeyer. She was amazing. I got to go to her memorial after she passed. Man, inspired me to this day. There's another 3-ball.
The other Luna, they're both feeling it now.
Colby finally, you can see the shoulders. He's finally feeling it. He's like, there it is.
And this is the biggest lead of the night for Kellogg.
Great job there. Number 12 there, Timberlake. That's Yetter. He's an athlete. He's just going to go right back at you.
And Yetter, he's a senior. He's showing some of that experience here. Not getting too flustered, just goes right back and gets a bucket.
Froelich might have got away with a walk there. There's
crazy hustle play from Tanner.
Nice job by Tanner. Still a 12-point lead for the Cats. They need to keep the pedal to the metal here, offensively and defensively, and they are.
They're working hard on defense.
And guess who's coming in? Speaking of keeping the pedal to the metal.
This is almost mean of Coach Martin to put Miller in at this point, because
Miller comes in, fresh legs.
We'll see how they rebound with KJ coming out and Miller. That's a giving them
a little bit of a trade-off. So
we'll see if hopefully they can still rebound with this group in there. Nice D
by
by Groves.
Steal right out of the gate.
Nice finish. Oh. And Coach, I hate those fouls as a coach from behind, because it's like either don't foul them, make them hit the shot, or foul them hard enough where they don't make it. But
I love this steal. And Tanner, listen, Coach Bogey, you probably watched some of the football games. Tanner played some great defensive back in the last few games. There he is again.
Yeah.
He learned that in football right there. He hunted that ball down, stole it on his own, and took it the distance, and is going to go for a 3-point play here. Great play by Tanner Groves.
That reminds me, Coach, of a drill Tony Kerfoot used to do, that bull in the ring drill.
Yes.
If you remember that? With the circle, and you're throwing the skip passes, and you're trying to get a hand on him.
Yep.
I always loved that drill. And
I did too.
These guys are doing some bull in the ring tonight.
I liked it because it also gave you a good cardio. You didn't have to run your kids. You could just play that drill. And
whenever I ran with my teams, I always told them, the key to getting out of this drill is to just go in and go as hard as you can early and get your 3 stops or 3 turnovers and get out of it.
Yep. Nice job by Higgins there. Timberlake not going away. A couple of key buckets here on the other end of Kellogg 3-point plays. And Kellogg's going to keep possession there.
Kind of lucked out, a lot of dribbling there through triple team.
So Kellogg, they were up 15. Timberlake comes back down and just a quick clutch 2. Kellogg nearly turned it over there, and if they did, Timberlake has a chance to come back. We're going to get a timeout.
We'll see here out of the timeout. I loved as a coach when the other team would call a timeout when we were OB under.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, okay, let's drop our best out of bounds play and get a bucket out of the timeout.
Yep. We're going to stick around because I think it's just a 20 or 30-second timeout. At least that's what I thought. But anyway,
players are still on the floor, so it's a 30.
Yeah. So we'll stick around here. So far, Wildcats coming out of the second half with some great adjustments and energy. I'm liking what I'm seeing. It's definitely, this really early in the game still. Timberlake's still not going to give up here. But I just like the way the Wildcats are trending so far at this point.
Yeah, they're playing with a lot of energy on both ends.
Student body is here in full effect.
They got the box set out of the OB under.
They get it to Froelich. Boy, that was a difficult pass right there, a difficult angle. I like that they reverse it and just kind of see what's there after the fact. Miller's going to try to penetrate. That's maybe not what you want, but he'll get you the ball back more than likely. There you go.
Nice.
Just like that. Luke Miller and there you go and redeem yourself.
Totally redeem yourself.
Another turnover by the Cats.
No foul here. Ooh. Wow.
Well, the Wildcat fans love that. The Timberlake fans, not at all. They're saying, get that out of here. Well, we'll just go to full screen replay while we substitute, and we'll see what that was.
Yeah, the Timberlake coaches really wanted the foul there.
Yeah, it looked like he flailed a little bit after he lost the ball. It looked like maybe he got him in the arms, but I don't think he did. He got in there early enough that I think it was clean.
And that's for coach as a player. I always hit a jump stop there and head fake.
Yes.
You know they're going to come from and try to LeBron James block your shot.
Yep.
So.
on that Luna block that we got a little excited about. Let's see. Looks like he does get a lot of ball. He gets his left hand after he flails a little bit, but Mike Martin just imploring to the referees how that could possibly be Timberlake ball. That's as adamant as I've seen him, Coach Bogard.
It was hard to see from up here
Yeah.
from the angle, but I think as a coach, you feel like if the shot gets blocked, and there's, it's got to be your ball at least, even if they don't call the foul. But
Ripley, good job kind of redirecting that anger. He kind of did the "that's not me" and just kind of turned away and, calmed himself down.
Yeah, and really this is the point of the game where you got to keep your head. You can't have – so
even if that's a foul, I still love the intensity of the Wildcats. Even if they get a couple fouls, they've only got 3 at this point.
Nice take.
And that's going to be
Bridger with the charge.
That's Bridger in position for the charge, and we're going to get a look at that. What a turn of events we have. It's just some action-packed basketball. I'm going to try to go full screen if we can squeeze it in here. Oh, yeah, definitely. Bridger. There's no circle down there, Coach.
Yeah, no circle.
You can just put yourself down there.
Plant yourself.
Yeah, plant yourself down there, Bridger McLean. Coach Mike Martin a little cooled off after that.
And I love how I saw all the Kellogg kids going and giving him some love. Bridger after taking the charge.
Oh, yeah.
Those are big plays. He got a lot of dap after that one. People giving him high fives. And
Wildcats still just look a little ragtag, breaking that pressure. I'd like to see that a little more deliberate. Nonetheless, that looks like they'll hold for the last shot. Look for them to maybe go to a weave here or...
Yeah, I imagine they'll get it to one of the Luna boys.
Yeah, isolation.
Isolation, yeah, 1-4 low maybe. Getting a ball screen, looks like. Oh. And that should be bonus here, so that's going to be big for Kellogg.
Great, yeah, and great job by Kellogg, too. If you don't get the last shot, get into the bonus. You're in the bonus for the entire fourth quarter. That is a huge advantage for the Wildcats.
With 8 seconds here, Coach, I always like to pick other coaches' brains. 8 seconds here, if he makes the free throw, I always go like a soft press, not too aggressive, but don't let them walk it up and get a good look.
Right.
We'll see what they do off a made free throw, if they press or if they get back. But he makes the first, which on the 1-and-1, that's the important one to make. Get you the second.
Well, we got some more chat happening. The game is just so good. It's tough to back channel with the chat. Coach, Mr. Shepard's wife, Kedris, was also a Mrs. Hinkemeyer student, 6162. Mrs. Hinkemeyer was inducted into the North Idaho Hall of Fame, instrumental along with Sally Green in establishing girls IHSAA sports. A great lady. That's an understatement, but it's so well stated. Thanks for adding that little bit of history and that little bit of tradition from Kellogg High School, Mr. Shepard. And yes, Mrs. H. What a special person.
Ooh.
46-32. Oh, I need a break. The players, I don't think, need a break, but Coach Bogey and I are going to take a break. We ask you to stick around. We will be right back. Thanks for watching Wildcats Live.
Purple and gold through and through. Shoshone Glass has been serving the home and auto glass and glazing needs of the Silver Valley and North Idaho for more than 50 years. With 3 generations of family expertise and community loyalty, they have a well-earned reputation for hard work and excellence. No matter what your needs, you can rest easy knowing that your project will be handled quickly and professionally. From energy-efficient windows and sliding glass doors to bath enclosures and mirrors and a comprehensive auto glass service as well. Let the experts at Shoshone Glass take care of your home, auto, and business needs by calling 208-783-1159 or going to shoshoneglass.com. Go Wildcats!
Back at Andrews. Hopefully our audio is good. Looks like it's back on. Audio is good. Talking about the legendary Mrs. H, Mrs. Mary Jean Hinkemeyer. Thanks for the assist, Steve and Kedra Shepard. Always awesome to have you guys participating, and whether you're in the gym or whether you're in the comfort of your own home, we love having you here. So keep it coming.
Ooh, illegal screen.
Illegal screen. I was gonna say somebody got fouled and we made a 3-pointer, but just too open of a look, huh?
Yeah, a little too open.
Yeah.
That's
So
third. on Walker.
So we were at 46-32.
Oh, they counted the 3.
Oh, so
they changed it.
that's odd because
after the shot, I guess
you would have thought the screen would happen to get him open.
Yeah, maybe it was on the box out. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
maybe. So we'll take the 3. I mean, we'll take that trade-off. Wildcats still with just 5 fouls.
Hey, you know what I like there, though, Coach, is the 3 officials got together and talked it out.
Yep.
And I always appreciate when officials do that. If they're not 100% sure on the rule or what the call should be.
Absolutely.
I love when they put their heads together and just try to get the call right. And not, sometimes people are going to be upset when they change the call, but I appreciate them.
I do too.
Taking the
I
time
always
and
like
talking it
that.
out.
Even if it goes against what you wanted, I think nice hustle there by Timberlake. Wildcats need to box out and get a rebound, but I think that also shows good continuity with 3 refs that know each other well enough to be able to come together and go, okay, here's what I saw, what'd you see? And most of the time, I'd say 90% of the time, they come out making the right call.
To me, too, Coach, that shows kind of the referees' confidence in themselves because they're willing to go, let's get together and get the call right.
Yep.
Where maybe new officials who aren't as comfortable don't always do that.
49-32. Nice rebound by Froelich.
A lot of bodies there.
When you're not the tallest, those rebounds are that much harder.
Yeah, off his foot here.
Oh.
Good hustle. 10 count. Oh, a timeout?
Actually,
timeout first, I think.
I kind of like that timeout by Coach Martin. It's this point in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he hasn't
Possessions
used many.
matter. Hasn't
Saved the
used a bunch of
possession.
timeouts.
Yeah.
That is, who came in there? Was that 21 for Timberlake? Timberlake had a player come in. I think it was Bangs. Made an impact there. Positive for Timberlake. Really impacting the rebounding, the boards.
Yeah, really, Coach. If there's one thing to look at from this game, I think Kellogg can improve a little bit. It's the rebounding. It's been inconsistent. They've had times where they've done it really well, and other times where it's not been as good. Where Timberlake's hurt them a little bit on the offensive boards. So.
I think so. You know what? You can never get too much of this, what I call the back channel, Eli. I just got a message from Thad who said, Carrie Brackebush, Spore. Carrie told me to tell you that Mrs. H was the queen of tracksuits. She never wore the same one twice, and that is also very true.
She
had a great collection of tracksuits.
We've missed Thad's word of the day.
We have, Thad. You're slacking.
Thad used to give us a word of the day to get working to the broadcast.
Yeah.
So, Thad, get back on that.
Thad, we are, we're missing that. So let us know in the back channel, and we'll fit it in. We'll see if the crowd can pick it up. KJ just kind of got a little bit out of control there, kind of left his feet.
That's 4, I think, on him if it's on KJ.
But you know what? But I don't mind that. KJ, when he gets in and he's getting those minutes, he's making an impact.
Yeah.
And at that point, it turns out to be a turnover, but he's involved and he's aggressive. I'd rather him be that than not be, kind of be transparent in the game.
And I like your coach. A lot of coaches would pull him with 4. With 7 minutes to go, but I like that Coach Martin left him in there. He's a senior.
Yeah.
You think you can trust him, I think, to play smart, not get that 5th, and the game's still close enough where you want him in there. Good board there on the backside.
Yeah, so crafty, Groves.
And that's another thing, Coach. You talk about not being the biggest kid. Tanner just anticipated where the miss would be on that one. Got to the backside and cleaned it up.
Yeah, and he didn't. That was all just sense of where the ball was going to go.
He just got to the right spot and kind of got a wedge there on the
Timberlake. I don't like that push by the Wildcats. You're up 49-32 with little over 6 to go. You can push if it's there, but you don't need to force the tempo here if you don't have to.
You don't want to take the air out of the ball, but you want to value every possession and definitely not turn it over in transition.
How about Luna with the fast hands again there? I'm going to show that. That's going to be something that doesn't pop on the live action. But when we go to replay in full screen, Luna gets beat baseline here and picks the pocket on his way back.
Yeah.
Very, very crafty to not give up the layup there.
And off the jump ball, it'll be possession Tigers.
Look at the active hands.
Again. Oh, and he got pushed, I think, was trying to get rid of the ball. But look at this, back and forth. Oh, and there again, another one. Maybe we're lucky he got the foul call there. But
yeah, kind of left his feet. But I'll tell you what, the active hands down here for the Wildcats are proving to be the difference. Just everything Timberlake does, even if they're in a good set, everything's contested.
Yeah. Every time you get a deflection, it turns that ball into a 50-50 ball. It's no longer Timberlake basketball. It's a loose ball, and it's whoever wants it more goes and gets it.
And I think that's a lot. That also shows, like you said this earlier, Coach Bogey, that's the benefit of playing those bigger schools.
Yeah.
You're not getting steals on those against the bigger schools, but if you're working it and you're disciplined, you play, a school your size, and you're going to get your hands on a lot more of those loose balls.
And, adding to that point, when you go to play Sandpoint and Lakeland and whoever, they're getting those on you because you're seeing how active they are. And it makes you go, geez, am I as good a defender as I think I am?
Right.
I can be a little more, working a little bit harder here on the defensive end. And so I like playing up a little bit, especially early in the year before you get into your league schedule.
Yep. Wildcats really, they had multiple opportunities on bunnies down there, didn't get them, but they were able to pull away with the offensive rebound. And I like that they reset.
Yep, pulled it out, yep.
Yeah.
I always told my kids, in the fourth quarter, whenever you're in doubt and not sure what to do on offense, find your point guard, pull it out.
Yep.
Reset, set a new play, whatever you want to do. But
can't go wrong. There's no shot clock, right?
No, yeah. Ooh.
We're going to get a charge there. Groves slashed to the basket. Nice job there by Timberlake, establishing some position in the paint, perhaps.
Yeah, really, Coach, I've been impressed. Timberlake's done a pretty good job on the help defense all game. They're doing a good job collapsing when there's people going through the paint.
I agree.
Nice little pro hop there.
Yeah, that was a good job, kind of fighting through. Wildcats gave a little bit of token help there, but Higgins had nothing of it. He just says, I'm taking it to the rack.
Yeah, I've been impressed with Higgins. He's had a good game. He
plays
hard. And that was KJ there with the bucket, which they're, again, talking about the fruits of leaving him in there with 4.
Yep. Savvy player.
Yep.
Wildcats still just hounding Timberlake every second they get. Active hands, active feet. Love to see it. Timberlake doing some pretty decent backdoor cuts, though, and some screens to get to the bucket.
Wow.
Oh, Luna. Be careful,
block.
Luna. Luna got that rejected and kind of got in Yetter's head there a little bit. That's fine, but be careful.
Yeah, the last thing you want to do is take away a big play by making a bonehead play.
Good to see him fired
up
for sure. Yep, but you got to be careful. Don't get your team in trouble. Groves takes it to the bucket. I like this. I like this a lot right here. Just
this
like
is the point of the game where my motto is always nothing but a lay-in.
Yep.
If you can get a good look down in the basket, take it. Otherwise, be patient with the ball.
Good hustle there by Ripley. Wildcats finally getting it's a game of breaks too, right? I mean, they kind of threw it to no man's land. Timberlake didn't see it, and you threw it off them, and that's a break that was created by hustle, but it was a break.
And yeah, Kellogg, not crazy senior heavy. They've got, they have 4 seniors, so good to see they're playing some smart play here with some of the younger kids.
Absolutely. All right, we'll be back for the final home stretch. 3:57 to go. Thanks for watching Wildcats Live. Don't go away.
From plywood to paint, tools to trim, they have it all, or they can order it in just a few days' time. Kellogg Lumber Company is a veteran-owned business that has been supplying the Silver Valley with quality building materials to contractors, builders, and homeowners for 4 generations. Personal service and knowledgeable staff make Kellogg Lumber the right choice for your next project. With 50 years buying experience, let Steve and the knowledgeable crew at Kellogg Lumber use their many well-established vendors to source the materials you need for the right price and delivered on time. Kellogg Lumber, more than just lumber for 4 generations. Hometown proud sponsors of Kellogg Wildcat Athletics and Wildcats Live.
Thanks for sticking with us, ladies and gentlemen. Andrews Gymnasium, what a great venue. Love this gym. I was just talking to Chris McDougall earlier. The first time he's been in this gym, principal of Timberlake Junior High School. His son's old enough now to play high school ball, so what a great facility we have here. What
Absolutely.
An awesome gym.
I love this gym. I'm biased, but I love this gym.
Wildcats looking to take care of the ball here. We're not going to go to the Larry Alexander 4 corners offense. We're going to attack the basket, but we are definitely going to make them earn it here, right?
Yeah.
Just going to make them play defense.
And you're in the bonus, so Timberlake at some point is going to probably have to foul. So just take your time, make them foul, hit your free throws.
And I'll tell you
thought
what,
about it there. He
for
wanted
Luna
it.
to turn down that three, you know,
That's
Coach
discipline.
Martin really said something important in the
and
huddle.
he was right in front of the bench. Just maybe Coach Martin was telling him, hey, easy, easy.
Hey, no.
Oh,
But you want to avoid that too. You want to avoid not getting the shot at all,
yeah,
right?
Yep. And when in doubt, just make the easy pass, you know. Ooh, hard foul there. Oh, I like, though, helping him back up. Good sportsmanship
Very
there.
aggressive, yep.
Yeah, Colby fouled him hard, but got right to helping him up off the floor. So.
Well, again, going back to that Wildcat possession, there's always that fine balance, right? As a coach, right? Having your players play for a good shot, maybe milk a little clock, but you're telling them that without saying milk clock.
Yeah,
you're just saying, you know, work the ball around and get a good shot. And sometimes you go the other way and you don't get a shot at all.
Yeah. Yeah, Coach, I remember when I was coaching on the girls' side, the kids would always get flustered when we'd go to Washington to play Freeman or Deer Park because they'd worry about the shot clock.
Yes.
And I would tell them, I'd always say, you know what, if we can run our offense for 30 seconds without turning the ball over, and we get a shot clock violation, I'll clap my hands and tell you good job. But I go, watch, we'll play for 32 minutes. We won't get one shot clock violation because actually we practice. I'm like, we don't need to. I'm like, if it gets down low, we'll just start counting down. And you know, and of course we never had issues with it, but.
Yeah, different mindset for sure. 51-35. Wildcats, you know, again, we're back to the same point. Work the ball around, play, you know, make them play defense, but finish it. If there's a shot there and it's yours, take it.
Yeah, they're a good looking side, but not forcing the issue.
Yeah, not too much there. Take a look, reverse the ball, get out of the corner.
I don't like the corner there. Timberlake smartly traps corner.
Yeah, and then we're going to reverse it. This will get a look here, but.
Ooh, might have been a block there, no call, but good quick feet there by
That's
Oliveri.
2 possessions for Kellogg, no points.
Ooh, travel maybe?
Yeah, that's going to be
floor.
Luna there, pushed Olivieri before it got to the shot attempt, I think. But it's bonus. Yeah, he kind of tried to clear him out to go help.
Yeah.
You know, he kind of tried to push him out of the way. That was Ripley. So 51-35. 16-point lead for the Cats. Chance to cut into this here a little bit with 2:16. At this point, Timberlake needs every bucket they can get. They almost have to play perfect from here on out offensively, and they probably need a couple threes. Not that you need those right away if you can get quick buckets, but.
And if you're Kellogg, the last thing you want to do is foul because you're double bonus and the clock's not running. So if they're going to score, you want to make them take time off the clock.
Yeah. Oh, and Coach, Mr. Shepard, Alexander didn't understand, don't ever ice the ball 2-minute mark. I think I was at games where they went into that 4 corners, and it just made me so nervous.
Yeah.
You know, like I just felt like, no, like this is going to be the longest 2 or 3 minutes of my life, you know, ahead of Post Falls or Wallace by 4 points, and then we just stopped playing offense. It's just.
That's hard. When I was coaching the girls, I remember we had one game we played Priest River here on senior night, and Gary Stewart, who's back coaching with the girls now, but he went into the stall in the second quarter of the game. Before halftime, they were up by 6 or 8.
Yeah.
He went into the stall, and there was 2 or 3 minutes to go before the half, and so I think he wanted us to pull us out of his zone because they weren't getting much out of our zone defense. They wanted us to go man, and I just let him go to the fans were booing, and I said, watch me, he won't do it again in the second half because if there's booing, they're not booing us, they're booing. They don't like that they're taking the air out of the ball, and they did, and we ended up winning the game in a close game. But
yeah, that's really early to go. Yeah, that's really bold to go for that strategy at that point in the game. Oh, that could be my mic. That's kind of shorting out there. I got to get this back. I got to get this back off the floor. Oh, Colby with a huge swat there. Wildcats got to take care of this. There's only 1:50 to go. It's their ball game. They just have to possess it here and play good, play well, play a good set. Late on the replay, I wanted to get that swat. Nice take there by Froelich, just in and out. How did that not go down? Froelich just beside himself.
Quick bucket there by Timberlake, and presses on. Froelich hung out down there after the last
Froelich
one.
on the cherry pick and just couldn't get the pass was too wide for him to do any damage.
Kellogg smartly just
Yeah, I
holding the
think
ball here.
Wildcats are definitely content to just. Got to be smart with it, though. Spread it out.
And they're doing a good job of throwing to the outside hand and meeting the pass. Those little fundamental things you work on in practice.
Little, almost a pickpocket there on Groves. That's Yetter. He's crafty. He's a senior.
The Wildcat faithful with the whiteboard down here, start the bus, is what the whiteboard says.
Well, Buck noticed the other night we were playing Sandpoint. One of them held up the sign that said, "I believe we will win," and I think we were down 18 at the point. So you got to love their optimism.
Yeah.
So maybe we should have some whiteboard quality control. Like before we put that up, we should make sure it checks out. Wildcats going to go to their bench here. Coach Bogard, Walcott. I don't know why I keep saying Walcott into the game along with Bridger McLean, along with Ben Bristow, along with Colton Machuzik, Logan Hendricks.
And I love the reception that they got from the Kellogg faithful. And a good job, Coach Martin, getting those starters out of there to get him that reception.
About 51 seconds. It'd be nice to see this group get a bucket, right?
Yeah, it'd be nice to see one of these kids.
Colton Machuzik can score. He really does. He knows what's going on, but it's a matter of if they're going to be aggressive or just kind of. Reed will be aggressive.
Yeah, Reed's got a lot of skill offensively. He's a good.
These are good minutes for these guys.
Yeah,
it really is, or a good minute, I should say. Tough angle there, maybe.
Uh-oh. Got a player who's hurt. I think he got an elbow, I think, maybe.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully he's all right. Coaching staff's out there looking at him. I missed it live. I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, I'm trying to look back and see here. It looks like maybe he and Reed got tangled up. Nothing
Nothing
on
malicious.
purpose,
Yeah.
just kind of got tangled up, and maybe Reed had his hands up and then brought his hands down. Maybe poked him in the eye or something. I don't know what I'm thinking. I can go back and look if I need to.
We're down to 20 seconds here. See if Kellogg can keep him under 40.
I'm going to go back and take a look while we're rolling live.
And Coach, it's been much better second half defensively for Kellogg. Timberlake had 23 at the half, so just 14 the second half. That's a great, for varsity boys, that's a great half defensively, 14 points. If you can do that for 4 quarters, you only give up 28 points. So.
Absolutely. Well, Bogey, you're the good luck charm. It's been 3 home games for the Wildcats, coming up empty-handed against Moscow, Lakeland, and Sandpoint. What a great job coming out of that rough stretch. Intermountain League play getting a big win.
Yeah, now a 3-way tie for first now.
3-way tie, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, and 0-3. And the Wildcats next Friday will be at Priest.
Yep.
So
Big
from
game
here
there.
on out, they're all important. And the girls' game that got canceled tonight will get moved to the 25th, I believe. Is that a Tuesday? And the Timberlake Tigers will be here. So we'll go to the alma mater. We'll be back with a few more post-game thoughts right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Post alma mater, Wildcat. Hail to the Wildcats. The fight song is playing. Good times happening at Andrews. I almost said Teeters. Good times happening at Andrews tonight. Coach Bogey, what are your final thoughts?
Yeah, great game. I thought Kellogg defensively in the second half looked very good. They really played tenacious, and I think Luke Miller gave him a big burst in the second quarter, carried over, I think, the second half. So defense, I think, was what won it for him tonight. And it's nice to see the lid come off in that third quarter. They had that run.
Absolutely. we thought maybe that the offense would start to flow a little bit of confidence, maybe a little bit of momentum. I agree with you. If I'm going somebody who turned the game, Luke Miller. I love it because Luke maybe doesn't have 15, 20 points a night, but tonight he really turned the momentum.
I don't think he had a bucket, but if I'm in the locker room, if I'm giving my game ball, it's Luke Miller. It was a close game, and he got in there and swung the hinges to our favor.
All right, so for Buckco, Ty Cheney, Coach Bogey, Eli Borgard, I'm Simon Miller. We are Wildcats Live. Check us out, wildcatslive.org. We try to keep things updated as far as the schedule goes. We will be back tomorrow with some video and court audio only for Kellogg JV boys and girls against Post Falls Frosh, and then Kellogg Varsity girls against Post Falls Varsity, or JV. And we have our crew will be mostly out of town for that one, but we will have at least video and court sounds for that, so tune in for that. For the crew here at Wildcats Live, signing off from Andrews. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go Cats.